Hello friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a Halloween wreath with a messy bow. And these are the supplies I'm using. To get started, I want to get the tag off of this 14-inch grapevine wreath. I did purchase this from Walmart. Okay, so I have the side that I want showing and the side I want to put my florals on. So now I'm going to prep my florals. I'm going to push the leaves all the way up to the actual flower, and I'm going to trim them off from the main stem. So here I'm just pushing the bottom part all the way up to the floral, and I'm going to trim it off. I want all the florals ready for me. I want them all ready to go. If you want some really good cutters, these are it. The brand is a KNIPEX. My husband got them for me, but I do believe Lowe's sells them. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up. This is the second bundle of florals. Got my finger guards on, and my glue pan is nice and melted, and I'm going to get started adding the florals. I kind of did this backwards. What I should have done was started where I wanted to start in the middle and work my way up the wreath, but for whatever reason I started backwards. But on the bottom half of the wreath, I actually do it the right way. So all I'm doing here is looking at placement. I kind of have it in my head where I want things to go, and when I put the florals into the grapevine, they go in at a slant because you don't want the stems of the florals poking out through the back of the grapevine wreath. And when I put them in, I'll actually bend the florals up so they're not laying flat against the grapevine. I was trying to go at a pattern with the orange and the black and the orange and the black, and but basically you're just going to put the florals in the way you want them. You want to make sure it's appealing to your eye. These florals were rather inexpensive. They're the mainstay from Walmart. I really hope you guys make this. This was such an easy project. Just go get you some florals from Walmart and a grapevine, get you some glue, and glue them into place. If you're working on anything, leave it in the comments below. I want to see the pictures. Okay friends, this is what I have so far. Now I'm going to work on the bottom half of the florals. I do leave a gap because I know I want to put a messy bow there. The bottom half I did right. I started and then worked my way down. I'm going to speed this up so I'm not boring you, but basically you're going to put the florals where you want to put them. In my opinion, grapevine wreaths are very beginner friendly. I also want to add that there really are no rules when you're creating grapevine wreaths or any kind of craft that you're working on. Whatever looks good to you, whatever feels right. And the advice I have is practice, 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 because practice makes perfect. I have a stem that I purchased from Hobby Lobby last year at Christmas time actually, and they're black leaves with a lot of glitter on them, and I thought they would be perfect for this grapevine wreath. I really am pleased the way this wreath turned out, and it literally took me less than 15 minutes to make it, and it turned out beautiful. Sometimes you just gotta trust the process. I wanted them kind of shooting out from the florals, so I'm going here at the very top, just placing them in. That extra glitter on these leaves really made it pop. Okay friends, this is what we have so far, and next up I'm going to work on my messy bow. All a messy bow is is ribbons stacked on top of each other. So here I'm going to go in with 3 different kinds of ribbons, and I am going to dovetail both ends. And my ribbon tails are cut at 14 inches. So here I'm measuring the second ribbon, and that's measured out at 14 inches. I'm going to dovetail that and put it to the side. Friends, if this is your first time stopping by, I want to welcome you. And if you enjoy this kind of content, hit that like button. This last ribbon, I didn't have enough to do 3, and I only did 2, and it really doesn't matter. So I have my ribbon ready to go for me, and I'm going to use a zip tie and a pipe cleaner to make this messy bow. So all you're going to do here is put 1 ribbon down, go in with the second ribbon, make an X. So you're making an X pattern while you're layering the ribbons. Anyone can make this bow. You can make this bow. It is so easy. If you struggle with bow making, try this. All right, so now I'm going to walk my fingers right down the middle. I'm going to grab my zip tie and I'm going to get it started. I'm not going to crank it all the way down. I'm going to get it started and pull it to the back part of my bow, and I'm going to add a pipe cleaner. This way I have a way of attaching it to my wreath. So here I'm putting the pipe cleaner in before I crank the zip tie all the way down. So here I'm just spreading apart the layers, and this is a messy bow. Once I have the bow exactly the way I want it, I'm going to trim off the zip tie and add it to the grapevine. Okay, now that I have my bow ready to go, I'm going to pull out my weaving needle. I'm going to use this to help me weave the pipe cleaners down through the grapevine. This way I'm not wrapping the pipe cleaner around it. It's kind of a way of hiding the mechanics. So I wrap the pipe cleaner through the eye of the weaving needle, and I just kind of poke it through the grapevine and pull it to the back. And I do this on both pipe cleaners. Now that I have both of the pipe cleaners through the grapevine, I'm going to twist tie it off in the back, trim up the pipe cleaners, and tuck them back into the grapevine. Okay, now I'm going to flip it back around and make sure my bow is exactly the way I want it. And friends, this is my completed project. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.